Top 10 Things to Do in Phnom Penh, 2025. Looking for the best things to do in Phnom Penh? This 2025 travel guide takes you through the top 10 attractions in Cambodia's vibrant capital, where French colonial charm meets Southeast Asian grit and resilience. From historical monuments and royal palaces to riverside markets, museums and rooftop bars, Phnom Penh is a city of contrasts and surprises. It's an essential stop for anyone interested in Cambodia's past, present and promising future. Number 10. Wat Phnom. Description. The city's namesake and tallest religious structure, Wat Phnom is a peaceful hilltop temple nestled among tall trees and lush surroundings. This sacred site, originally built in the 14th century, is tied to the legend of Lady Pen, who is said to have founded the city after discovering sacred statues in a tree trunk floating on the Mekong. Today, the temple draws worshippers, monks and tourists alike, where it's located in central Phnom Penh near Sisawath Quay. Vibe, serene, mystical and slightly surreal with monkeys roaming the grounds. The combination of spiritual tranquility and urban bustle creates a uniquely Cambodian atmosphere. Why it's special? It's more than just a religious site, it's a symbol of the city's origin and resilience. The peaceful hilltop views offer a refreshing contrast to the busy city below. When to visit? Early morning or sunset for cooler temperatures. Cost, $1 USD. Number 9. Central Market, Phsa Thmi. Description. A landmark Art Deco building with a massive yellow dome, Central Market is a bustling maze of stalls, offering everything from sparkling jewelry and hand-woven scarves to electronics and fried crickets. It's a great place to feel the rhythm of Phnom Penh's everyday life. Where it's located, intersection of Kampuchea Krom Blulve and Street 128 Vibe, bustling, energetic and colourful. The sounds of haggling vendors, aromatic street food and the buzz of motorbikes create a full sensory experience. Why it's special? This market is both a cultural and architectural icon. Its French-era dome stands as a testament to the city's colonial past, while the vibrant activity inside represents Cambodia's dynamic present. When to visit? Mid-morning to avoid crowds and catch fresh food. Cost, free to enter. Number 8. National Museum of Cambodia. Description. Housed in a traditional terracotta structure with sweeping roofs and tranquil courtyards, this museum is the epicenter of Khmer art, sculpture and cultural history. Inside, you'll find centuries-old relics from Angkor Wat and beyond, where it's located, next to the Royal Palace. Vibe, quiet, scholarly and inspiring. The museum provides a contemplative atmosphere perfect for absorbing ancient stories and artistic mastery. Why it's special? It provides historical context for Cambodia's rich artistic traditions, helping visitors better understand the grandeur of sites like Angkor Wat, a hidden gem for history lovers. When to visit? Morning hours to avoid afternoon heat. Cost, $10 USD. Number 7. Riverside Promenade, Sisawath Quay. Description. Stretching for several kilometers along the Mekong and Tonle Sap rivers, the promenade offers a laid-back escape from the city's chaos. You'll find joggers, street performers, snack vendors and locals enjoying a riverside breeze. Where it's located, east edge of the city, along the Tonle Sap and Mekong rivers. Vibe, relaxed, breezy and cosmopolitan. As the day cools, it becomes a hub for both tourists and locals unwinding after work. Why it's special? It connects many key sites like the Royal Palace and Night Market. Its changing light at sunset paints the city in gold. An essential walk for first-timers. When to visit? Sunset hours are most atmospheric. Cost, free. Number 6. Royal Palace and Silver Pagoda. This opulent royal compound showcases traditional Khmer architecture with glistening golden spires and tranquil courtyards. Inside, the Silver Pagoda dazzles with a floor made of silver tiles and treasures, like the Emerald Buddha. Where it's located? Between Street 240 and Sisawath Quay. Vibe, regal, elegant and distinctly Southeast Asian. Expect serenity and splendor within its palace walls. Why it's special? It's not just an attraction. It's a functioning seat of Cambodian royalty and a living link to the country's cultural heritage. When to visit? Morning for smaller crowds and better light. Cost, $10 USD. Number 5. Tul Tompung Market, Russian Market. Description. a chaotic yet charming grid of narrow aisles crammed with souvenirs, clothing, motorbike parts, and sizzling food stalls. It has a more local flavour than the central market, where it's located, southern Phnom Penh. Vibe, gritty, lively and full of character. A local experience rich in sounds, smells and deals. Why it's special. A favourite of expats and bargain hunters, it's the best place to dive into daily Cambodian commerce and sample authentic Khmer street food. When to visit? Late morning or early afternoon. Cost, free to enter. Number 4. Independence Monument and Norodom Sihanouk Memorial. Description. Towering in the middle of a traffic circle, this lotus-shaped monument commemorates Cambodia's independence from France. Nearby, the statue of beloved King Norodom Sihanouk adds a patriotic touch. Where it's located, intersection of Norodom and Sihanouk boulevards. Vibe, grand, patriotic, and great for night photography. Locals jog here while the monuments glow under the city lights. Why it's special. These monuments represent Cambodia's modern history and pride. They serve as iconic visuals for visitors and locals alike. When to visit? After sunset for the lights. Cost-free. Number 3, Basak Lane. Description. A collection of narrow alleyways transformed into Phnom Penh's coolest night scene, with speakeasies, wine bars, cocktail lounges and indie art spaces. Where it's located, near the Independence Monument. Vibe, hip, youthful and bohemian, equal parts classy and quirky. Why it's special. It's where Cambodia's creative and entrepreneurial young generation meet to redefine urban nightlife. When to visit? After 7 p.m. for the full scene. Cost, drinks about $36 USD. Number 2. Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum, S21. Description. This former school-turned-torture centre under the Khmer Rouge has been preserved as a museum to honour the victims and educate future generations. Where it's located. Street 113, Central Phnom Penh. Vibe, harrowing, sobering and emotionally intense. A silent, powerful place of remembrance. Why it's special. An essential site to understand Cambodia's tragic past and the resilience of its people. The stories are heartbreaking, yet necessary to hear. When to visit? Morning for fewer visitors and time to reflect. Cost, $10 USD with audio guide. Number 1. Choeung Ek Killing Fields. Description. A chilling but necessary visit. Choeung Ek is one of many killing fields across Cambodia where atrocities were committed during the Khmer Rouge regime. A memorial stupa holds the skulls of victims, while an audio guide walks you through the grounds, where it's located about 10 miles south of the city centre. Vibe, solemn, haunting and deeply moving. A place of immense silence and reflection. Why it's special. It provides perspective on Cambodia's darkest chapter and ensures these atrocities are never forgotten. When to visit? Early in the day before it gets too hot. Cost, $6 USD with audio guide. Honourable mentions. Aeon Mall, Phnom Penh. Modern shopping and dining with AC, international brands and a cinema. Great for a midday break from the heat. Cambodia Living Arts, traditional dance and cultural performances that showcase Cambodia's rich musical and artistic heritage. Wat Langka, a serene Buddhist temple with a long history, great for quiet meditation or observing local spiritual practices. Koh Dak, Silk Island, a peaceful island in the Mekong River, known for traditional silk weaving villages and scenic bike rides. Night market located on the riverside. This open-air market comes alive at night with cheap eats, souvenirs and live music. Final thoughts. Phnom Penh is a city of resilience, complexity and culture. Whether you come for the history, food, nightlife or river views, this city will leave you with a deeper appreciation for Cambodia's story and spirit. It's gritty but growing and absolutely worth your time in Southeast Asia.